Hey, what's up everybody, and how are you doing this game? And today we are going to be talking about a game that I personally, I love and ironically unlove at the same time. That would be what this game is. I loved the first playthrough. I very much enjoyed it. What I mean by I don't like it is I've been dreading the second playthrough simply because I don't feel like it's going to hit quite as hard. But for those of you that are in this for the first time, get ready for a wild ride. Danganranpa is one of those games that I have, honestly spent way too much time trying to learn lore and all that I'm doing a quick sound check. That's basically what I've been kind of dancing around here for, is to do a sound check quality thingy. Okay, so we're good to go. I've got myself in the comment section if anybody would like to kind of speak directly to me. I'm going to try to not answer as much through the video and instead kind of focus on the comment section. I want to answer questions because I did realize that they don't really pop up in the comment section when you're doing videos, and since I don't have the little thingy active where you can see the comments on the side, it's a little hard to tell what I'm talking about sometime in those streams. So I do apologize for that. Also, quick note before we get into the video, if any of you are not a big fan of my fancy little add-on titles, like me just putting more than episode 1, 2, 3, kind of like Bearbeard does, let me know. I can change that. I just like adding a little silly extra title to it. But we're going to hop right into the game. So we're going to be playing with English because I don't speak Japanese. Logic. You know what? For this first playthrough, we're going to be doing gentle. As always though, if any of you would like me to replay a game on a harder difficulty than I am actually playing it on, or if you would just like to see, me do things differently than I did in my first run through, I will more than gladly do a second run of the game. And I'll also come up with fancy titles for those too. Steam rockets blasting off again! I didn't have a better one for that. Especially since it's hot last time. I'm having one of my slow days. I got our skeletons in the closet, hey, boo-boo. See, he found it funny. I don't know why it sounds like a bad Elvis impression instead of Yogi Bear. Now, I was debating doing a voiceover for some of these characters, and some of them I might end up doing that with anyways, but for the female characters, I might skip that on, because there are more than one person living in this household, and I'm not trying to get the wrong impression thrown out about me. So, that being said, we might just narrate the male characters and leave it up to interpretation of the female sound like. I'll go ahead and read this. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Oak Peak Academy, It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope Speak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
And I am not going to redub like stuff that people already said, because I mean, why would I? As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I don't really have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff that I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or something. And yes, I realize I'm changing some of these and I'm living, I'm just rolling with it. Like, if you ask me what my favorite song was or my favorite movie or TV show, it'd all just be whatever's most popular at that point, at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm an everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary. Still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope Speak Academy. Your thoughts? I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. Hopefully, considering the concept of the game. It's got an overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. It's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation. Right? Preparation. Yeah, I did last night to get ready for today. Hope Speak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna read some of this background stuff here. Most of the tech stuff I don't really understand, but most of these names are anonymous. I'm not gonna bother saying, that. I will say the date for this is apparently Makoto Naegi enrolls in Hope Speak, or at least not. His first day appears to be, let's see, date is August 20th is when these are being sent. He said he did that last night. So I would say August 21st of 2010 is supposed to be when this takes place. It's also a Friday, so that's, something to keep in mind. Let's see, we got Keep It Coming. Apparently my friend kind of knows them. I guess everything there is state of the art. This year's Ultimate Pop Sensation is going to be there too. Yeah, the Ultimate Baseball Pro is going to be there, so jealous. It's only for winners. I can't really see the rest of that message. And then the last one says anyone can. Alright, so it's such a popular topic. There are threads online dedicated to talking about school attendees. So, to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. and all I saw was talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation, which was just mentioned there. She got a cute little music group going with her. Although the one chick in the back right kind of looks like she doesn't want to be there, like in the slightest. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. Well, if it's a pop group, shouldn't they all be at the school then? Yeah, we'll just ignore that little topic there. There's also the ultimate baseball star. Then there's the ultimate aficionado. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, I may mention the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's also the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. Ah, we can now see the rest of the message. The rest of that one message was, how can anyone even get in? And that's why the response to that is, anyone can't. Let's see. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fan creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. I was the country's finest top to bottom. Oh wait, I think I just misread that. Oh well. It was, okay, yeah. It was, not I was. Total misreading. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. See, there was a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take this one glance at the acceptance letter if they sent me to see why. Let's see. Oh, well, I was going to try to read it from the little note, but it looks like you can help us read it. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us at the Ultimate Lucky Student. As the Ultimate Lucky Student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost. It didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. In place, wondering to myself, I looked down at their acceptance and touched mine. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. For a little walk, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. Gathered up all my determination, tried to act like I had done this a million times before. Now, just my first step towards getting it. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. This really elegant box was in for me. It said it's 7 from 8. It doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. Plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should... Wait, what? What? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. The instant I took the step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. And how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope Speak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Yeah, we're definitely gonna save, because why not? Saving's always good in video games. Yang! Sorry, that's my grandpa's dog. Not my good baby. My good baby's sitting over there on the bed. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Alright, so I don't know. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be Monokuma. So I'm just gonna do a Monokuma voice and assume that he's supposed to be like the narrator thing. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at the object, you can interact with... If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the X button. And presto! You'll investigate the objects. Use the directional buttons or the L1 or R1 buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay, so there's several things that we can investigate here. Now, pretty standard. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain it, but just in case. These desks, you can't really do anything with. You can tell because anything that you can interact with has this magnifying glass thing pop up. I don't know if that's on the, harder difficulties or if that's just an easy mode thing. So we can look at this. We can't look at this, although that is something that, I don't know what it says. There's also this camera and this clock. There's this TV screen here. don't know if this billboard actually counts. Nope, that's a thing for the TV screen. Then there's the doors. So the whole point of this game is investigation, and luckily these are all pretty obvious things you want to look at, as this was made in 2010, so like, I don't know if TV screens were popular in rooms back in the day, but if nothing else, that one might just be like a throwaway investigation. The doors you're obviously going to want to look at, because like, you're going to be thinking about leaving the room. But these three things here are the things you're going to most probably be thinking about. Oh, and probably this letter here on the desk, obviously. Because, like, that's right in front of you. But the clock is, you know, a little mysterious, and obviously you probably want to know what time it is. Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. Oh, well, I did not see that there was actually hands on there. I was like, a clock with no hands is pretty mysterious. But that was just my goof. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really almost been an hour since then? Okay, so genuinely serious, you know, like concerning things though. Camera in the classroom and these windows. We'll go with the camera. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have those to keep weirdos from wandering in. Or do they? Now look at the windows. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there just metal plates over the windows? I guess we'll look at the TV screen next, and then we'll check out this note here on the desk, and then we'll check out the door. There's TV. This school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird that they have a TV hidden here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's the the freaking giraffe pattern in this room. Because like that stuck out to me for sure. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool where I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? Let's see. I don't know if it's actually gonna read this. Like if he's actually gonna read this, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm just gonna read it from the note.
Hey there, new kid. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world.
An orientation guide. Is this some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it? Oh, well they did read it. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is, I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like some kind of prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the set meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the O button. Which I should have read that in Mother Kuma's voice, but I wanted to investigate the door real quick. Oh, okay, so you can leave the classroom by hitting O or just by talking with the door, which honestly, I didn't know that you could leave by pressing O, because I played Danganranpa on mobile, or rather, Technically speaking, what I did was I bootlegged a freaking PSP emulator and played it on that on a mobile, but still, there was no there was no O button to be had. So I just knew about the door. I thought he might say something about the door though, so that's why I was like, I'll interact with it instead of just hitting the O button. Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall.
Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the O button to move while moving to run. Also, you can press the triangle button to bring up a map. Press the triangle button again to close the map. How convenient. Okay, so I'm probably going to keep the map open while we're moving around, and I'm probably not going to focus on running too much, because, like, there's just not much to run from. There are things that we can investigate. I believe this is the classroom I just came from. That door's locked. Don't know if that's the way to come in. The Spare Hotel. I guess it's a place to stay overnight, but anyway, I need to get to the main hall. Okay. I guess it is like what is in. Do you have anything to say about the room? Oh, well, I just walked out of this room, didn't I? Oh, budge. I don't know if this is the main hall or not. I wonder where this red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. Also, I like how, you know, there's a bunch of color transitions. It's gray here by the Despair Hotel. It's kind of purplish here in the classroom area. It's kind of gray over here, which I don't know if they're gray because that means that they're inaccessible right now or what. Then we kind of transition to green over here. Got the AV room here. Of course that's locked. This is definitely locked. I don't know what that is anyway. Smooth door. That's the one open. I'm guessing that's the back of the main hall. It's the nurse's office. It's off limit, it looks like. Boys' bathroom, good thing I don't need to go. Girls' bathroom. Doesn't matter, so I guess it's locked. So one thing I just want to do real quick while I'm, here by the nurse's office. Hi, Megan. Hi, Megan. So look at this gate here. Why was the gate here? I'm supposed to be head back to the thing, so. Nope.
Whoa,
Actually
hey!
supposed to head to the
Another
main hall,
new
so I kind
kid?
of skipped the gym. But, I mean, the only thing that I can really confidently say is that the gym was already locked too. There's the whole point of that little excursion was just to kind of show you everywhere, and the school is locked right now. So since I have no idea who's saying that, I'm just going to do my regular voice for it, kind of like I'm doing with Makoto. Alright, so when it pans right back to the left, I'm going to go through and give first name introductions of all these characters. Well, actually, I can do first and last. Mondo Awada is the dude on the far left. Right next to him, we have Junko Enoshima. Next to her, we have Sayaka Mizano. Next to her, we have Aoi Asahina. Next to her, we have Celestia Ludenberg. The blonde that is kind of like further up is Byakuya Togami. And then the ginger behind him is Leon Kuwata. The girl by the safe is Toko Fukawa. And then the guy standing in front of her is Yasuhiro Higakure. The girl standing in front of Yasuhiro is Chihiro Fujisaki. And then behind Chihiro Fujisaki, but next to uh, Yasuhiro Higakure, is Hifumi Yamada. Right beside Hifumi Yamada is Kyoko Kirigiri. And then we have Kiyotaka Ishimaru, and finally Sakura Ogami. I can't believe I actually remembered all those names, and I apologize if I said any of them wrong, but that is how I've pronounced them for a long time. So, without further ado, so you know what? I'll introduce their talents too. Mondo is a biker, Junko is a fashionata, Sayaka is a pop star, Aoi is a swimmer, Celestia Ludenberg, is a gambler. Byakuya Togami is I forget what they called him, like an affluent or something like that. Basically, he's a rich kid. Leon Kawada is a baseball player. Um, Toko Fukawa is a writer. Yasuhiro Higakure is a fortune teller. Chihiro Fujisaki is a computer programmer. Uh, Ifumi Yamada is a fanfic creator. Um, Although I do know what her talent is, since it's unknown to us at the start, I will just say Kyoko Kirigiri's talent is unknown. Um, Kiyotaka Ishimaru's talent is the ultimate moral compass, and Sakura's is... You know what? I think it's the martial artist. I can't actually remember hers. Anyway. Whoa, hey, another new
Huh?
kid?
Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
Hey. Okay, so that was Chihiro, it sounded like. I think.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
I'll be honest, I don't know who that was. It's been. Sorry if you hear my stomach rumbling. I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm gonna grab something to bite. Something to eat after the stream. Or I might grab it mid-stream. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel kind of aura coming from each of them. How's it going? My name's Danganranpa. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened and then all of a sudden, I just fell asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you two.
And then I'm just gonna do my regular speaking voice for the girls, but I'm not gonna try to do it. I might try for gets and giggles. Things just keep getting curious, sir. But yeah, that's unbearable. I almost have to stick with it. So strange. Okay, that sounds way too much like I freaking Monokuma.
So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed.
That's the best I can do. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment! There's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware that the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp? To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
Oh, what's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over
That's
it.
right!
It's always gonna be difficult.
Everyone, just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
That was horrible. What the hell? Now's no time for freaking introductions. Maybe. But it may be good to at least find out who we are. Oh, wait. Who we are all. Let me just restart that. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. That was so hard and I don't know why. I don't know who this is. This is a question mark. I don't know what it is. I mean, how are we supposed to talk to each other? Oh wait, is this supposed to be Celestia still? I don't know why I got thrown off by that. I mean, how are we supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way. Then we can move on to whatever else sounds good.
I feel like I freaking can't do it in the real case of that. It's ridiculous. If you guys like it, I'm gonna keep it up. If not, after this stream, I might just stop doing the female voices or stop reading the dialogue all in all. Just to be fair, I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student, press the freaking.
Aim at a student and press the X button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how well they go.
So in other words, pick apart everything that they said. Analyze it. That is what you are, you and you fam in the comment section, that's what you guys are for. To kind of help me manage a little bit. Now, before I talk to people, I'm just gonna look at, the very obvious, like, big guns sitting here pointing at us, and the big safe behind everyone. That surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. But there's no way that's a real gun, right? Holy cow! What's with this huge metal hatch? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't here then. I guess I'm gonna talk to these guys in the order of, like, favorites, which honestly is a little bit hard, because three of these guys kind of rank about the same in favoritism for me. I will start with my ginger brother, though. I'm gonna start with Leon Kuwata.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs with their cleanup hitter, the Ultimate Baseball Star. And that superb... nothing, I'm just a little surprised. I figure with you being the Ultimate Baseball Star and all... What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously? I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of the natural championship regulations.
Seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair. And I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you? Also, I'm doing Leon's voice for Makoto too, because fun fact for you. Leon was supposed to have Makoto's spot as the main character of the game at one point, back when this game was actually not called Danganranpa. I can get into that a little bit more in another video, but I'm going to try to focus on the game now. I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to one single practice. He's never practiced, and he's still his team star player? He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. A dream for the future? My own path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter, and someone on the guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Never I imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball star.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on the thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals issue. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of the ultimate moral compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That is a good name. A strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Your life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it. Right? Right? This guy is kind of annoying.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but... I'm Toko. Toko Fukawa.
I haven't had to do Toko's yet. Oh wait, I was supposed to be reading those, wasn't I? So then I just totally zoned out and started like reading them without actually reading them out loud. Then 2 years ago she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men pool. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else could you call such a talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her mastery being romance and all. Yeah, I rather get someone else doing this narration thing for reading.
What's your problem?
It's not polite to stare, you know.
What the
Stop
heck?
staring at me like some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought I was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you!
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway...
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow. Talk about inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful writer would be like. Ain't wrong there, Tom.
Hi,
Sayaka
I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
The way she moves is positively mesmerizing. And that pleasant scent can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly I was surprised. She's in a pop group famous all over the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was surprised to find out she'd been going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Oh wait, I forgot to do... I'm starting to get mixed up on whose voice is whose. Huh? Did you hear me?
I'm psychic. Kidding. I just have really good intuition.
She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, what was that noise?
Oh. Hey, by chance? Yeah, must be. I'm sure of it. Oh, the coach
Just
is
hold on!
Geez, you guys. How long do you plan on wasting our valuable time with this? We're making it back and forth.
sorry. I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself. Not bumbling through a bunch of idle chat.
You're right.
sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later.
It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. How dare you, Kiyotaka.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
By the way, how much do you know the Juilliard?
Juilliard?
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event is past in a legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course. I tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
The world is full of such idiots. The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like that girl, utterly inappreciated in my time. I am a soldier, serve at night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning.
What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
It's about embracing our basest urges.
I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, now let's talk to those five people over there. Oh, for introductions, I might call it on this stream. Doing these voices have taken a while. Like, I can't even remember what voice I did for Aoi. I still have to come up with one for Kyoko. I guess I'll just do the characters I have voices for now.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking
Mondo
meet you.
Owada. Nice to fucking meet you. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too. Hell yeah. I better be careful around them. One wrong word and I could take him to the bottom of the sea.
Hi! I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Anyone would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionata. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What? Come on.
Huh? Are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of the cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. So many dreams are getting crushed today.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Sorry. I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe you're just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Good point. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is for the cutting-edge program she's created. She's the ultimate program. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Well, just because you seem upset, you must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. What? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in with Central Elementary School. She's even been chosen as the upcoming Olympic candidate as cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate footage girl. That combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions have been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh, yeah. I knew it was something like that. Well, not something like that. It is.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. Just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
Doing a live stream right now. Doing a live stream right now. I'm doing a live Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I was waiting for my grandma to use the restroom. Alright, so back into the voices, which got the cringe. You don't know? If you spell your last name, you spell it exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just try to figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. And now we come to Kyoko. Can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in the Hope's Peak Academy today. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So, what are you doing at the school? What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So, what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you. So I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online. So I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me something, no point in asking. Those four over there are the only ones left. So I got a voice for Celeste, got one for Yasuhiro, and come up with one for Byakuya pretty easily, I think. Sakura's gonna be a hard one, so she's going last.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg. I don't know why. I figured that'd be appropriate. Celestia Luden, huh? Ludenberg. It's my name. But if you don't mind, I prefer you just call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. As I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say anything more about it. I guess the rumors you've read will write about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won on an underground gambling tournament, earning her the title of Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community. The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all the fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Okay, I give up.
You're serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, totally saw it. Oh, what? The guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in his mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into the... I can't even say that word. I don't want to say it. Fuck up. It's civilization. That word. Yeah. We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times. See, and, well, that's a long story. A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even amongst the other students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's... Well, I don't know if that's... Yeah. There's just too big of words in here for me apparently, because I don't understand this sentence. I'm just gonna skip it. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of an affluent prodigy is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him. Him from that Hope Speak Online Academy.
Come on!
We're done with an reduction, right? How much longer are you gonna stand? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. Like a king in training.
I am Sakura Ogami.
This is gonna be one of the freaking hardest ones to do. Oh jeez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America, and won despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches, never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hope Speak students who are reading this, let me warn you now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey!
Hey, you. Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you...
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not so sure that that's a shame for me. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get oh wait, that's Byakuya. Okay, time to get down to business. There's no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of full-eyed baboons. That's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, I felt so
You said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, but the same is true for all of us.
What, seriously?
Seriously?
Just after each of those guys in the main hall, we all lost consciousness. And then we came to, when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every single one of us would get knocked out like
Piece
that?
of shit!
Exactly, that's what I'm freaking talking about. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classrooms were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, there was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
There's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some big, giant metal
What
hatch.
does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing here? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, crime or something.
Is it like...
What? Like a kidnapping? You think that somebody grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on. Don't think like that. Cheer up. But this is all part of the orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So, just take it easy for a little
I
bit.
see.
Oh. So you think they would do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
God, I keep getting voices mixed up. Well, that's all it is. It's nap time.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then it began.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, excuse me. Hey, you're just gonna take off like that?
Could it be?
Yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us pumped up for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked out if it was real.
You know?
Alright, I guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the moose?
Wait for me. I want to go with you.
That is that, then I will see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I had had before, couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one.
This doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, this announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe. But just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little curious to find out what's been going on around here?
I see.
If we don't move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm kinda really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to the gym, right? Alright, cool. That's a cool save point to pop up, because I gotta call this quits, man. The cringe is real on doing the voices. I've got to stop. I've got to take a break from it. I will continue doing Danganranpa streaming at some point later on tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm also going to hit people with some more dispatch at some point. But for now, I'm Foxhead. Hasta la pasta. See you later. Peace, love, and Monokuma, and I will see you guys on the next one.